There we go. Let's see if this is going to come through. Hey guys, Wabbit, Amphonics, My Case, Dubstation Zero, greetings. I don't think if you came to a stream earlier in the week, I don't recall. We just, I'm still getting set up here. Just fighting with tuning a mini Moog, but I think it's in a good shape now. Tracy, good to see you. Let me get some drones going here. A little low end. Let's see. So one thing I didn't get around to doing was setting up some patterns. I had two done, but not the others. Let's see. There we go. All right, and that one's okay. Let's see about this one. Just trying to set up some longer patterns, and then I'm going to constrain them down. So I set up the patterns so that 8 stages does something interesting. This is okay. Let's see about this one. So once again, I'm trying to make sure the pattern's got some space in them, a few gaps. So, hey, Garen. All right, that one's okay. All right, they're all doing something interesting. So now let's constrain them down. This is an 8-stage pattern right now. Let's take it down to just 3. There we go. There we go. All right, so that is this 3-stage pattern. 4, 5. All right, those are useful. Let's add a little reverb to this brother here. Bring that down. Constrain you. All right. You get tamed. Forgive me for doing a little setup here. I normally do this beforehand, but filter a little bit on that one. All right, and then we'll do these two, and then I'll come say hello. All right, bring you down to 3 stages. Yeah, I don't like that step. That'll work. our final pattern here. Alright, so let me try layering 2 of these. Setup. I did have a crash tonight, about 10 minutes before 8. And I think there's a little too much sub here. There we go. Oh, no. All right, that's working. So what else we got floating around tonight? Let's see. Eric, Onyx, Nigel, Kenny Mayturn. If you're new, hey. Glad to have a live session again. Were you here before? I'm sorry, man. I've forgotten. Mike McClure, G'day. Nice. Another happy pitch bend accident. Yeah, you heard that. I heard a gremlin there for a second. Let's see. I've got a couple. Was cramming more synths into the system last night. And one thing I didn't manage to do was get the mini Moog in tune. But tonight, I think... a little too much reverb on that. Let's see. Oh, it's not reverb, it's too much delay tail. Is there such thing as too much feedback? Oh, that's nice when you're playing up higher. That was me intentionally changing the time. Competing with the bass. Let's turn that drone off for a second. We'll bring in a pattern. We'll make them a little bit longer. Let's go back to that mini Moog for a second. It's already drifted a little bit. That's because I was rushing. It's a little sharp. Oh, that's so frustrating. This is why I only have digital oscillators, man. I didn't let it warm up enough. Worry about it tonight. Got our wave state here. Summit's okay. R. Not bad. All right, what else do we have here? That's fine. All right, let's see. Where else we got? Nanoside. How's it going? All right. So, again, tonight I have no plan. Tomorrow I'll have a plan again. So, let's see. Let's look at these patterns here. Let's do a little loop here. Oof, that was terrible. I could re-record that, or I could just cheat and reach into the DAW and just fix that timing. That's better. It's not sexy to tweak your MIDI on stage in the DAW, but whatever. Some layers on this. Patterns a little bit. What do we want to do here? Turn the volume up. Here we go. First time caller, long time listener. Let's see. Cool that he doesn't force quantize it, if that's what it's called. I do actually force quantize it. I force quantize it to a really small division, though. I force quantize it to, depending on the tempo, usually 16th notes, but that one was off by like a quarter note triplet. I was like, I'll just fix that real quick. So anyway, it fell on the grid of the auto quantization, but it wasn't where I wanted it. So yeah, whatever. My timing can be okay, but there are days when, or something will happen and it'll rattle you, right? And then the adrenaline's in you, and then your timing goes to shit. At least that's what happens to me. So don't let me fool you, Onyx. The scarcity of crashes, that has not been my experience, actually. I have a friend, I have had modules crash. I've had actually the Metropolis lock up, not during a stream, but and I've had clocking devices behave a little weird. I won't say crash, but I'll say glitch. And I do know basically a professional friend of mine, Bob Familiar. He's a mastering engineer. He does a performance with a Moog 1 and a Make Noise shared system, and now also with an Osmos. He's got the greatest studio. Oh man, it's just full of toys. But he had his the Tempe in his shared system crashed hard. Like he had even power cycling wasn't going to save it, and it was in the middle of a performance at the Boston Museum of Science in the planetarium. I mean, it was a big venue. People paid like they had to pay for tickets to go, and he basically lost his clock. And he's a good enough player that he turned it into an ambient drone using basically what he had left, and it was fine because the audience never knows when you fuck up, really, unless it's really, really bad. And they just were like, oh, I guess it's ambient from this point on in the performance, and he was fine. But his Tempe locked, so it can happen. And as far as software crashes, I've only had Ableton crash during a stream once in the last 5 years. So, and I am running the beta now, and I'm also running the beta firmware for the push. And there's definitely some bugs in here that I got to report, but whatever. Hardware, software, it all. Use the tools you want to use, right? But anything can crash for sure. Let's see, what am I missing here? You can get modules to glitch if you're very naughty with them. Yes, nanoside. Or if you're like me and you assemble them incorrectly, they're real glitchy. So, let's see. Caught all your videos late at night. Let's see. First I managed to catch a live one. Well, good. Thanks, man. This is not a great performance. I don't have a lot planned for tonight. I'm sorry. But midweek stuff is really short anyway. So it's 23 after. We'll go for another 7 or 8 minutes, and we'll see how it goes. Tracy, you rely on Tempe. I'm not saying Tempe's bad. Like, Tempe works tons of places, and there's, it's like, it could have been pilot error potentially. I don't know, but anything can crash, right? It's all good. Just, it depends on how you deal with it. Hold on while I power cycle my laptop is way worse than hold on while I power cycle my modular, right? One of those comes up a hell of a lot faster. So I hear what you're saying. All right, let's see. Let's play with our patterns here. They're real plucky. Let's play with some texture. Make it kind of honky. And let's give it a little more warp. What is this like if we drop it an octave? Well, not a fan. It's tuba modular. I'm changing the order that it's parsing through the stages. It was going linearly, and now it's going every odd step and then every even step. And let's add a ratchet or two. All right. I don't like it this deep. Let's bring it up. I thought I liked it with a slow attack, but I don't. That's better. Give it a little more ambience. All right, now let's mess with the other one too. Put that loop down, but I think it's a little too deep. I'll bring it up an octave. Whoops. Jazz. I'm not going to repeat that one. Repeat your mistakes so they sound like intentional. Not that one. This isn't really working for me here. They can't all be winners. All right, what time is it? 8:31. Nah. So tonight's a hit or miss. So for those of you who are like, yeah, I finally made one. This is not a hugely great performance tonight. I wasn't putting in a lot of planning, but hey, 31 days worth. It's gonna be a few flubs, but whatever. Let's see. Anything in the chat? Well, let's see. Random gamma ray burst. Yeah, for the Tempe. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. So you can talk to him. He's on our Discord server. It's Bob Familiar, right? You can talk to him all about it. Get the whole situation. All right, if you don't want to join our Discord server, join the Boston Modular. If you search in Discord for it's one of the communities. It's the Boston Modular and Synthesizer Discord. That is a free open Discord for the Boston area local scene. Bob Familiar is in there. You can just hop on and say, hey, I'm looking for Bob Familiar. Just remember, this sounds familiar. It's Bob Familiar. And just ask him. Say, hey, Luke says that your Tempe crashed once during a performance. Can you tell me about it? He'll give you the story. Did I explode something yet? No, nothing exploded. We didn't have any. We had one gremlin moment where one clock delay went weird, but then it went away. And really, that's about it. Anyone going to NAMM, Social Synth Society, Sonic Madness, or Buchla and Friends Synth Makers? Ask away. I'm not going to those. I go to KnobCon in Chicago, and I go to the New England Synth Fest. That happens twice a year here in the Boston area. But all right. So that's about where we're at for tonight. Monday through Friday, it's a short one, right? 30 minutes or so. So thanks for showing up, guys. I'll do this again tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday are mornings for me, 9 a.m. Eastern. And so I'd like to be able to get some of the other time zones in. So really, that's about it. Okay. So thanks for spending time with me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them, on the videos themselves, throw the comments on those. I tend to answer those. Just be happy, buy more synths, make more music, man. That's really about it. All right. I hope the rest of your week and your weekend is easy. All right. See you later.